Alright guys, how's it going? Derek here from Simnett Nutrition. So today we're at the RV park and we're meeting up with a friend that I have from Instagram, and he came all the way here from Australia and they rented an RV in California, and he has been up and down the coast, and they came all the way to Vancouver Island to see me, to hang out. And Callum has some beautiful body movements. He is really fluid with his movements, and he's got some really good hip flexibility, and his handstands are on point. So this morning I wanted to see if we could get some information out of him and figure out how he's learned these movements so good, and probably just play around a bit and have some fun and climb on things like we do, because he has the exact same mentality as me with exercise, that it should be combined with play. So here we are pulling up to the RV now. And we'll see what we get up to. Anyone home? So this is my buddy Callum. We met on Instagram. How long ago did you find me?
Maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Like hashtagged vegan calisthenics, and yeah, just saw some shredded guy eating lots of fruit and climbing trees and getting a good flex on. So I was inspired. Nice, man. Yeah.
And I'm inspired by you because you have incredible flexibility, mobility, posture. Your handstands are incredible. Yeah. So how long have you been into like body movement and calisthenics and stuff?
Got body movement, I guess, my whole life.
Yeah, I guess like, you got it.
I was like the kid on the football field doing handstands when the ball was at the other end.
Yeah.
And then I guess maybe over the last year and a half, it's really sort of come more into play, and
nice.
I've really explored it.
That's awesome. And so we'll get out there and we'll start moving our bodies in a minute, but I want you to tell us like just a brief like synopsis of your trip. So I mentioned when we were coming here that he rented this. I was wrong. They bought this in California from Australia. So tell us like a little bit about like the trip.
Long story short. Okay, so we flew into San Francisco. We bought this girl the next day.
Yeah.
From a beautiful old couple. We spent about a week in the Bay Area getting ready, and then we drove up to Oregon, did Eclipse Festival, down to Nevada, we did Burning Man, to Lake Tahoe, and then from Lake Tahoe all the way up here to Vancouver Island now. We caught the ferry. Cool. That was a cool experience. And then from here we're going to Vancouver, back to San Fran, and we'll sell out there.
So cool, man. It's been an adventure. You got endless stories about the trip.
I got stories for sure. Yeah.
And we've had some fun. We've hung out the last couple days, and it's been awesome. We've just been motoring all around town and just climbing and playing and everything. It's been fun. Yeah, it's been really fun. So we're gonna get out there right now and do a little bit of movement.
Let's do it.
All right.
Sweet.
Cool. All right, so it's a pretty cold morning. It's fall in Canada, so this happens. It's fresh. We're gonna play a little frisbee to warm up.
Double flip. One more, always the one more.
Damn it. What?
I don't fuck with no band, they don't care for me. I don't fuck with no band, they gon' flex on me. I don't fuck with no band, they don't care for me. I don't fuck with no band, they gon' flex on me. Always had a vision.
So now that we have warmed up, I want Callum to show me some of his favorite warm-up techniques, because your shoulders are so flexible and your hips are always like so nice and open and loose.
I absolutely love like a good side flexion.
Okay.
So really getting like in deep here, pretty much opens all the way from the shoulders right down your sides.
Yep.
So, and then over time you can add like little bits of weight to it. Just opening up. You're focusing on like down the side of your lat and this side, and like your top shoulder needs to be like up and open.
Oh yeah, that's a really good tip.
You gotta remember to breathe too.
Thanks, Callum. You can probably see how much more Callum is able to bend, than me. That's why you gotta stretch, folks. I really feel it like here. That's crazy.
It comes from your hip like up to your side.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a great one.
Really important to warm up your wrists. So a couple of basic warm-ups. So when you're doing a handstand, your index fingers are straight and parallel.
Yeah.
And your hands spaced out around that, so do that. Perfect. And then you basically, the first one is just to start lifting your hands off and your thumbs are like off the ground. That's it. Yeah, same speed up and down. Just try and get as much like flexion. Okay, so then the next one, you put your hands kind of like side to side. The more like weight, you can shift the weight
Yes,
onto
right.
your hands.
Yep.
So if it's like hurts, you just start nice and light.
Yeah.
Until you can eventually move it up some more. Put your hands basically just directly behind you like so. And then you just kind of lean back into it so you're stretching out the top
Yes,
of your forearms.
I like this one.
And the wrist.
And if if you do warm up your wrists and they're more mobile, handstands will be easier as well,
Handstands
right?
will be easier.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to do them longer, otherwise your wrist will fatigue and then you got to call it an early session.
Right.
And then I'll reverse that, so on the top of your hands, and just, you got to be real gentle with your wrists as well, don't overdo it. And I like to just finish by just sort of playing around, different positions, different shapes, opens up your forearms, your shoulders, your wrists.
Yeah, a climber friend that I had, he really liked doing these where you put your wrists out and then go side to side on them.
Yeah, I see.
And then he would do the same, but in like that, so similar to what you were just doing. But that's kind of like, yeah, you may be able to add that to your little routine.
Cool. Exchange.
Yeah, exchange, exactly.
I'm gonna say my all-time favorite is like just a general forward fold.
Okay.
To open up and lengthen the hamstrings.
Yeah.
A lot of people, if you're like sitting a lot or you're riding a bike a lot, you just get really short hamstrings. And then, so it's just as simple as like a nice forward fold. And yeah, you can like hug your elbows to like kind of just let your head dangle. And then to get an extra stretch, you can like grab from behind your legs and sort of just pull yourself down.
And this was the one that I saw him do the other day that really impressed me because I know how much sort of like hip mobility it takes to do this.
Sure.
So this one's really cool.
Sure, so I like pre-frame it, so a deep squat is always awesome, just like sitting around in a squat, even if you got to wait or just...
Yeah, I am a big fan of the deep squat.
Yeah, just sitting and chilling. And then I guess to kind of incorporate all of it, it's this motion. I don't even have a name for this.
So the movements that you explained before were setting us up for this.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, because that's definitely like opening up of the side.
Yeah.
And then the deep squat is definitely opening up of your hips.
Okay. But I don't think I can do that. So from here, what the heck? Show me more.
Right. Okay, so you're going one side or the other.
Yeah.
So if you're going to the left side, you're basically reaching out and you're putting your left arm out and around as far behind you as you can. And then the top arm kind of comes up and over, like you're doing a bend back. There you go. Ah, you got so close. That's probably the easiest way.
Okay.
Give that another go. So left arm just goes right out as wide as you can. Right arm comes over the top, catches you. Perfect. And then swap the sides and reverse.
Wow. That's awesome. I'm gonna practice that.
Yeah, practice
that. That is really cool.
So I guess
show us a few because they're really nice.
Sure. So I'll start it nice and simple. Spin around, catch yourself, sort of through. And then as you get more advanced, you kind of get lower to the ground. Like so. And then the most advanced is like you gotta keep both hands on the ground at all times. So that makes it more challenging.
Wow.
I got a Tracy try.
That's awesome.
My hips are done.
I'm gonna get this. I didn't think I'd be able to do that second part of it like you showed me, but yeah. See, I like fall into it.
There you go. Up, over, catch yourself.
And then where do I go from there?
Okay, so when you're up,
Yeah.
it's like all the weights in this arm,
Yeah.
and then you basically just reverse the process.
Wow.
So that's like now the one that's back. Sweet.
Close.
You got close.
Yeah. Not happening on that side.
Notice if I
Wow, Callum, that's a cool maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you guys to practice that. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys can do that, because it looks easy, but it is not. It's not something you can just do overnight, that's for sure.
And it's another good one. A similar one is
Yep.
like, so it's kind of doing it this way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're all fun.
Okay, I'll try it.
Are you on?
Of course I want to try it.
Okay, so basically you throw one leg up,
Yep.
and that starts to track down and hit the ground. Yeah, and then you go arm over the top like a bend back. Yep, that's it, and then flick your other arm back. Oh, you're so close!
So close. Okay.
Yeah.
These are good. Okay, how was I started?
You started this time.
I can do pull-ups.
Mobility. Okay, so leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then comes down and catches you on the floor. And arm comes around. That's it, and then let go. Yeah!
Yeah! That's cool. So this one you were saying is great for opening up your shoulders.
Yeah.
Really good for shoulder mobility, which will translate into better handstands.
It'll help for handstands. It'll help for those movements we just did, like doing the bend backs and really just opening yourself up.
Cool.
So it's simple as like finding a tree or a wall. Walls are a bit nicer, but that's fine. And you place your hands just about shoulder width apart, level with your eyes.
Yeah.
And then basically you take a step back, and then you're driving your shoulder pits to like the corner.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then you basically put some pressure on it until it's a nice tight stretch, and then you hold for a minute. So I like to tuck my tailbone here.
Yep.
Rather than like flaring the back out.
Yeah.
That's a bit unsafe, so you just hold it in and that's it. You just wait 30 seconds to a minute.
Wow.
And over time your flexibility increases.
So yeah, talking about flexibility increasing, let's see where you are, and then we'll see where I'm at after.
Sure.
Yeah. Because this isn't something I do, and I know that my handstands struggle because of this. And I don't have this kind of mobility, so I'm jealous, but I want to get it.
Okay.
Look at that, so cool.
That's where I'm at.
All right, let's see where I can get to.
So take a step, tuck your tailbone in.
Tuck the tailbone.
Not too bad.
Some laughs from the peanut gallery, but I'm trying. So is that it?
That's it.
Wow. It feels like, yeah, everything feels really tight in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mobility is the next focus for Simnett Nutrition. Thanks to Callum, you've inspired me, man. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. Wake up in the middle of nowhere, take a stroll, go home. Wake up in the middle of nowhere, take a stroll, go home. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. Wake up in the middle of nowhere, take a stroll, go home. Wake up in the middle of nowhere, take a stroll, go home. Take a stroll, go home. Take a stroll, go home. Stuck in the middle of nowhere, cause you left me all alone. Take a stroll, go home. Take a stroll, go home. Stuck in the middle of nowhere, cause you left me all alone. I don't fuck with no bitch, they don't care for me. I don't fuck with no bitch, they gon' flex on me. I don't fuck with no bitch, they don't care for me. I don't fuck with no bitch, they gon' flex on me. I've always had a vision, but they slept on me. I've always wanted happiness, but they happiness, but they mad at me. Yes, they don't care for me. Always unreal, but they slept on me. Always wanted happiness, they don't care for me. Always unreal, but they slept on me. Always wanted happiness.
That was so hard.
You get it, the momentum like pulling you down.
Yeah. The momentum is like pulling you away. You gotta pull yourself back towards it. That's fun. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. I'd really like to thank my friend Callum here for coming all the way from Australia to teach us some mobility and some movement. We've had a good time here together, man. I've really enjoyed it.
We've had a great time, man. It's been so awesome. It's just great to get out and play.
It is. And that's one of the reasons why we connected so much is because he has that same mentality to me that like workouts and exercise and everything like just has to be play. So like, yeah, I don't know. You had a really interesting insight on that earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. It just it's kind of like the big kid inside. You just let that guy come out and do his thing. You know, it's such a cool way of incorporating like your environment and your movement. And I guess, I don't know, a bit of connections like primal self in a strange way.
Totally, that's exactly it. Awesome guys, well hopefully we've inspired you to get out there, move, stretch, get that mobility going.
Get some handstands in.
Get some handstands in. All right man, thanks so much. All right guys, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.
What happened, Derek?
Come on.
She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. Wake up in the middle of nowhere, take a stroll, go home. Wake up in the middle of nowhere, take a stroll, go home. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, yeah. She play with my feelings, she play with my feelings, she play